So, if you're running or just planning a professional Roblox-based project, or you're an agency, brand, or publisher considering investing in Roblox, you absolutely need to see what Roblox just announced for 2025 or 2026 respectively, because in my opinion, the platform is no longer just for hobby devs, let's say. It's rapidly evolving into a full-fledged studio-grade game engine, and in fact, we can also say a business ecosystem. And in this video/analysis, I'll walk you through the biggest roadmap updates, what they mean for production, pipelines, and why now might be the right moment for serious investment. Hi, my name is Jaden, and I build full-scale Roblox experiences for brands, publishers, and agencies, and I've been following Roblox's technical roadmap closely. And in this video, I'll break down what these changes mean if you want to release a professional, scalable, and monetizable project on Roblox. So perhaps let's start with this one. One of the biggest changes, Roblox just released Cube 3D, a generative AI foundation model that can create 3D models and environments from text prompts, and mesh generation is now available in beta. And because of recent performance optimizations, object generation that used to take around 31 seconds is now down to about 4 seconds in many cases. And what this means for studios, instead of spending days modeling prompts or environments manually, you can now quickly prototype with text prompts, test ideas, iterate fast, and only refine what works. So this drastically reduces production cost and time, especially for content-heavy games like with product-themed assets or UGC. And I think those numbers I found right in here with this article. And in the future, they're even planning what they call 4D content generation, meaning, for instance, when generating a car, they will be generating some scripts to add behavior to it right along with it, which, if I'm allowed to make this personal mark, from an outsider's perspective, is quite impressive. So Roblox didn't just add UI, AI if you will, they're upgrading Studio itself, meaning improved performance, a rebuilt Explorer, better asset management, search and filtering, and support for real-time collab. And I personally hope for larger teams or agencies working with many developers or artists, this might mean fewer bottlenecks, Studio becomes more robust for large-scale projects instead of hobby or, let's say small-scale builds. They're also constantly working on improving LODs and streamlining workflows, as you can see with this article here. Another massive update, Roblox launched a self-serve IP licensing platform, so brands and IP holders can now license their content for Roblox experiences via a streamlined, scalable process. So this opens the door for real brand-driven games, cross-media collabs, and licensed properties, things that used to require huge legal overhead or, let's say elite connections. And for agencies or publishers, that means it's now feasible to build games based on existing IPs in a legitimized way, with official licensing, making investment and returns more straightforward. It seems there will also be new storage limits when it comes to data storage, like through the data store service. So we'll have to see how this plays out. This also only seems to include persistent data, and they will also be integrating their very own short-form content service, having those what they call moments similar to TikTok videos, for instance. But now what does that mean for studios and agencies? Like, what are the strategic implications? Well, with AI tools and improved Studio, you can prototype a full environment or many props in hours instead of days and weeks. So faster prototyping and reduced asset creation cost, lower time to market and increased flexibility. For typically risk-averse clients or brands, shorter development cycles make Roblox more attractive, straight up. Legitimized brand and IP partnerships, so official licensing reduces legal friction and companies with recognizable brands can safely enter Roblox without fear of copyright issues. Scalable team workflows, so with better asset pipeline and collab tools and studio performance, teams of any size essentially can manage complex projects across multiple developers, artists, and even engineers. There will be way more monetization and reach potential, and Roblox's growth stats, user base, and platform upgrades position it increasingly as a viable platform for long-term serious games, not just casual or indie. I assume there will be a lower barrier to entry while still having this high ceiling, so even smaller studios can now deliver quality faster, making Roblox a competitive option against traditional engines, if I'm allowed to make this comparison here. But with the negative side, competition will also rise, so execution and polish still matter due to the lower barrier to enter. Now perhaps let's move on to my personal recommendation, like what to do. If you're an agency or brand exploring Roblox, here's what you should do now. Start rethinking, like first and foremost, your asset pipeline. Prepare to leverage AI generation instead of manual modeling for props and environments. Perhaps audit your IP portfolio and see if there's existing IP you can license or build on Roblox using the new license manager I was telling you about at the start of the video. Plan for modular architecture, so treat your game as a reusable, scalable system, and build modularly so you can iterate fast and scale across updates. Next, obviously, prioritize performance and stability and polish. So, just because the tools are easier now doesn't replace good design or quality assurance as per usual. And lastly, make sure to think long term, since Roblox isn't a kids engine anymore, and with these changes it's viable for serious games, brands, and business-grade experiences. And if you want, I already started building modular pipelines and full-scale experiences architecture optimized for exactly this new roadmap. So whenever you're ready to build, let's talk. But now let's recap, and I think this one is an excellent one to do so. Generative AI asset creation, improved studio tools, and official IP licensing. Those things we discussed are not incremental updates. They change the calculus for studios and agencies building on Roblox. i.e., if you're considering a new project or reworking an old one, now might be the time actually. You probably already noticed, but I build Roblox experiences for agencies and publishers, so if you want to stay ahead of the curve, you know where to find me. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next breakdown.